This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ.
And we're out here, Pete, in St. Louis, Missouri at the Lou. It's always nice to visit St. Louis. This time of year, though, it's a little muggy.
Yeah, it is. You got to fight off the mosquitoes, too, once the sun starts to go down.
Yeah, I always say it's like the tropical weather without the palm trees or the beaches.
Yeah.
But it's always nice to be at Lafayette Corner. We're playing these here St. Louis Sirloins. It's the only matchup this season where we're gonna face these guys, and there's some familiar names here, both famous and close to the vest. Obviously, up there in the upper left, you got Marcus Murillo, was on our team last year. Big part of the team. He's doing very well here in St. Louis, A-minus ranked second baseman. And another guy down there, we had Repo Reeves in the lower right. You know, Repo, obviously our right fielder. It was a tough decision to let Repo Reeves go. We were trying to make a few minor adjustments, so he got picked up pretty quickly by the Sirloins.
Yeah, same thing with Marcus Murillo. We had no idea when he was walking out the door that he was taking a large part of our offense with him. Again, he was a great offensive player for us. A little bit slow out there defensively and on the base paths, but always a good hitter. And like I said, coming down the stretch here, we really probably could use that bat back in our lineup again.
Yeah. And interesting, you know, this is back-to-back games. We're playing another team with two ex-Ramblers on it together. So this will be interesting. Hopefully it goes better than the last one. And, you know, other players to note, we got Ralphie Blue, who's always hurt us whenever we played against other Herbivores. And then up there, Bishop Fuller, you know, coming from the this year's red-hot Heaters. But anyway, before we go to this game, let's talk about that last one, Pete. It was back and forth. There was some of the usual stuff. We let's see, top of the first, it was the Blowfish scoring first. Harry Backman versus Lad Bradwick. Backman gets a center field double RBI, putting them out front 1-0. And then still on that same side, Andre Houndstooth, right field RBI, is going to make this one 2-0. And still on that first side, to give up those multiple runs like we always do, it's Jose Carloco. And he's going to get a sacrifice fly RBI, making it 3-0. It's been a problem of ours all season, Pete. We give up multiple runs in one inning. We were saying in that game, you know, so many times you look at the whole game and there's like 7 really solid innings and then 2 just crap innings.
Yeah, like you said, we need to do something about trying to control those big innings. Typically, it's almost a subtle situation where when pitchers do it, like you were saying, it's doing pretty well, and then all of a sudden he gets on the rocks a little bit. But you know, we just have not been so quick to get the hook. You know,
Yeah.
You kind of think, well, it's just one hit, it's just one, and then before you know it, the wheels come off, and it's 5 runs across the plate, and you're like, what the heck happened?
Right.
How did that happen? But you hit the nail on the head. We're going to need to figure out a way to clean that up and to stop that from happening if we're going to have any hopes to get deep into the playoffs.
Yeah, and maybe another thing in jitters too. You know, Lad Bradwick facing his old team, I think for the first time. But the other team had the same issue. As you can see here, bottom of the first, Evan Montez versus Jet Dapper. He's the first time back in the stadium since we let him go, and Evan Montez gets a center field double RBI, making it 3-1. So it looked like the nerves were on both sides. After him, then you're gonna have Noah McLean, who gets a right field double RBI and makes the game 3-2. And again, it's one of those back and forth things. It becomes a close game and keeps us in it. So at first it looks like a blowout, then we're back in. Then the top of the third, Jose Carloco again, this time a right field double RBI, and they're going to push them out ahead 4-2. But we answer right back then at the bottom of the third, that next side, Noah McLean at the plate, a center field 3-run home run, vaults us ahead 5-4. So it was a seesaw game, but Noah McLean was a bright spot for us. He really wanted this win.
Yeah, he's been playing well since he came back from his injury. He's had a couple of really good games, multi home run games as well. And like we said, for the first time all season, he's hitting home runs that bring in just more than 1 run. He's he's cleaning up the base paths and stuff. So just really good offensive output from him, like I say, since coming back from his injury. But same thing with the guys in front of him, getting on base and giving them some more runners to bring in. So that part has been doing really well.
Yeah. Yeah, and No gets more in the next, or actually a couple innings later, bottom of the 5th. Yeah, and he's against another one of our old pitchers, Donnie Bowers. His first shot here in his old building. Again, he's the second player on the team on this Blowfish team. We were on our team last season, but McLean gets a center field RBI on this play, puts us out ahead 6-4. We got a 2-run lead. We're riding high till the top of the next inning. Jeff Deep is going to get a center field triple RBI on this. Kid Paul misses. Kid Paul slides up and misses the ball. Has to go back and get it. That brings another one, makes it 6-5. We're a little nervous. After that, same side, Memorial Yoshima, an RBI on this Adoya miss as he dives to his right, knocks it down. She gets on, the run comes in, ties the game up, and then behind her, cleanup man, top of the 6th, Naruba Wonga versus Leyland Bull, who comes in to relieve, and Awanga takes it deep, gets a left field 3-run home run, vaults them ahead 9-6. Awanga's always a dangerous hitter, but again, that situation where even though we make the pitcher switch, they come in and they just bounce on them, you know?
Yeah, that's the other thing too about those multi-run innings. Even when we do pull pitchers, it doesn't seem to make any difference who we bring in. It seems like the opposing team is hot for that inning, and no matter what you do, they're going to be hard to get out. So it's tough. Leland Bull came in though, and his accuracy was really poor. I don't know what was going on with him, but yeah, he did not look very good out of the gate.
Yeah, and we try and get back, but then there's another familiar thing with us. We're down 9-6, and Amelia Doya, the bottom of the 6th, gets a center field home run, making it 9-7. But again, it's another one of those instances where we get a home run in this one. Owangu gets his 3-run bomb, puts them up 3-1. We get a home run, and there's just one guy on. I mean, it was nice to see Amelia Doya tag one on. But 2 innings later, bottom of the 8th, we're going to see more of the same. And again, it's the same problem, although good part. I mean, Hector Clements here versus Joanna Heater, one of the top closers, and Clements gets a right field home run. Makes it 9-8. We're within 1, and we're like, yes, we're doing it, but it's 2 home runs, just 2 runs, and it's not quite enough. In the bottom, then on the 9th, an inning later, you're gonna see Kid Paul come to the plate, and he's also facing Joanna Heater, and he gets this ground out to 3rd, and that's gonna be it for the game. We lose a close one, 9-8. It's a tough loss against a team we should beat, but again, I know what you're saying in that situation. Like, I was thinking plan A situation is us. We get a starter, goes 6, maybe 7 innings, and then we bring in the reliever to do the rest of the game. If not, we use the closer. Plan B has to be we go to somebody earlier in the game if their starter's bad, and that's where Leyland Bull or who's the other guy who's the starter / reliever, Fernando Beefy. Those guys can help us out if we need to dump a pitcher earlier in the game. We can go to those guys, they can go longer. So we don't have to be afraid to use them in that plan B situation. The problem in this case, we said, we gave up 3 runs in the top of the 1st. You're never going to pull a starter in the 1st inning.
Right, yeah, and especially somebody like Lad Bradwick, you know.
Right.
That's the other thing, too, is when you look at it and you think to yourself, Lad Bradwick's been pitching really well. Mitch Berry's been pitching really well. That doesn't mean they're going to pitch well throughout, but you tend to give them a little bit more of the benefit of the doubt because you know how well they've been pitching, and sometimes that backfires on you too. Yeah.
All right, we've got 40 other games to call about, Pete. You ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's going to get us to where we are today. So it starts off with the Heaters out at Red Rock against the B-Wolves. What happened, Pete?
All right, the Heaters travel to take on the B-Wolves. B-Wolves jump out to an early lead, but they're going to lose it 3-2.
Buzzards at Platypi in Philadelphia. Buzzards won big 6-1.
White Loach travel to take on the Grapplers. Grapplers jump out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win it 10-6. Big
scoring game. Overdogs at the Herbisaurs up in the Northwest. Overdogs beat them 6-2.
Overdogs and the Herbisaurs for game 2, and it's the Overdogs out early. They're going to hold on and win 8-4.
Wow, 2 in a row. Jacks versus the Moose in Detroit at the Motor Yard. Close game. Jacks win at 9-8. What the heck?
Moonstars to the Crocodons. Moonstars 8, Crocodons 1.
Herbisaurs and the Wildcats. Wildcats 4-0.
Crocodons, Moonstars. Whoa, 5 to something.
Platypi 3-2 over the Jacks.
Freebooters, White Loach 9, Freebooters 5.
I don't know what's going on there. Sirloins and the Lockhorns. It was Lockhorns barely win at 8-7.
Nemesis travel to take on the Sawteeth. The Sawteeth jump out to an early lead, but the Nemesis come crawling back, and the Sawteeth are going to take it in the end, 6-5.
I've never seen that scoring glitch before. Hot Corners, Wildcats. It seems to have evened out. Wildcats 8-4.
Wild Pigs travel to take on the Grapplers. It's Wild Pigs 6, Grapplers 4.
These Sirloins are at the Lockhorns in Colorado. They beat a big 7-zip.
Nemesis taking on the Sawteeth for game 2, and the Nemesis out in an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 5-3.
Grapplers at the Heaters, and Heaters come back, win at 4-2.
Blowfish travel to take on the Freebooters. Freebooters jump out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 9-2.
It's the Wide Loads at the Sawteeth 5-2.
Wide Loads travel to Hawaii to take on the Nemesis. Nemesis win at 4-3 and 10.
Blowfish, the Moonstars, LA, San Diego, and the Moonstars win at 5-4.
Freebooters taking on the B-Wolves. B-Wolves win at 2-1.
Lockhorns, the Grapplers in Tampa, and the Grapplers win at 4-2.
Lockhorns taking on the Heaters. Heaters win at 2-0.
B-Wolves at Hawaii at the Nemesis, and close game with the Nemesis win at 4-3.
Crocodiles taking on the Moose. Moose jump out to a lead. They extend. They're going to win 5-1.
Blowfish and the Moonstars again, LA at San Diego, and the LA Blowfish win at 6-4.
Overdogs travel to take on the Sawteeth. The Overdogs take an early lead. Sawteeth try to make it a game, but the Overdogs are going to win 6-2.
Lockhorns and the Heaters, close game. Heaters win at 5-4.
Hot Corners taking on the Buzzards, and it's a back and forth battle, but the Hot Corners are going to win it 4-3.
Freebooters and the Wax Bills up in Canada, and the Freebooters win 6-1.
The Jacks travel to take on the Platypi. Platypi jump out to a 3-0 lead, but the Jacks are going to win it 4-3 and 10.
Moose at the Heaters in Mexico. Heaters win at 4-3.
Moonstars taking on the Nemesis, and it's going to be the Moonstars all day, 11-1 over the Nemesis.
Wow. Freebooters in Baltimore at the Jacks. Jacks win at 9-4.
Crocs travel to take on the Wildcats. Wildcats jump out to an early lead. They're going to hold on and win 5-4 in a squeaker.
Overdogs at the Sawteeth up in California. Overdogs win 8-5.
B-Wolves travel to take on the Blowfish. It's going to be the Blowfish 5, B-Wolves 1.
Moonstars at the Sawteeth in San Jose, and Sawteeth win big 13-4.
Holy cow, we got through it, Tommy. I don't know how, but we got through it.
I don't know what that speed, a couple games that blew by really fast, but
I'm not sure, but if you look over in the Liberty Conference after all that, Tommy, the Eastern Division, the Jacks still sit atop the Eastern with a record of 21 wins, 11 losses, a plus 52 run differential. The Platypi in second place with a record of 15 wins, 17 losses. They are 6 games behind the Jacks with a -7 run differential.
it's big. In our Central Division, somehow our Ramblers are in first place, Pete. We're 14-15. There's not a team in this division that has a winning record. We're 1 game behind 500, yet we have a half game lead ahead of it looks like Atlanta Wildcats now, who have made it up to second place at 15-17 with a -12.
And the Moose are the only team in our division with a positive run differential.
Wow.
In the Western Division, the Sawteeth with a record of 22 wins, 11 losses, a plus 41 run differential. They have a 3.5 game lead over the second place Overdogs, who have a record of 18 wins, 14 losses.
In the Continental Conference Atlantic Division, Tampa Bay Grapplers are back on top. They have a 15-15 even record. Another kind of weak division with a plus 12 run differential. They have a half game lead ahead of the last year's champs, Montreal Wax Bills, who are 14-15.
Down in the Plains Division, the best team in baseball right now, the Heaters, Tom, with a record 26 wins, 6 losses, plus 67 run differential. They have a 9.5 game lead over the Sirloins and the Hot Corners, who are tied for second place. They have records of 15 wins and 14 losses.
Yeah, those teams.
That's nuts.
Yeah, those teams are going to be battling for the wild card. So the Sirloins are going to be like a caged animal tonight, fighting hard for their win. Finally, to finish off the Pacific Division, the Guadalajara Buzzards out on top, 18-11, with a plus 19 run differential, ahead to a half game lead ahead of those Arizona Bee-Wolves, who are 19-13.
That wild card.
Yeah, let's talk about the wild cards there real quick. I think you do the first one, right?
Yeah, over there in the Liberty Conference right now, the division leaders, the Sawteeth, the Jackson, the Ramblers, obviously they'll be in the playoffs. The wild card contender right now is the Overdogs. They have a record of 18 wins, 14 losses, and a -3 run differential. But they have a 3 game lead over the Platypi and the Wildcats, both of them with records of 15 wins, 17 losses, and both of them with worse run differential. Flat Pie with a -7, Wildcats with a -12. So even if they tie the Overdogs by virtue of having a -3 would still wind up winning the wild card. And then behind that, at 4 games out, the wide loads, you get to 4.5. Swordfish, no Herbisaurs. Obviously, once you get to 4 games, we're under 10 games left in the season. That's, you got to basically win out and hope, the team ahead of you doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. And at this point,
yeah.
looking at that makes me think that our only chance really is winning the division. If we don't come in first in our division, we're not going to compete with those other teams. Those records are much better than ours, or at least they will be. So that's tough. All right, Continental Conference division leaders again. You got the Heaters, Buzzards, and Grapplers would be in right now. The Arizona Beavles have the top wild card spot, plus 24 run differential, 19-13, great record, and a 1.5 game lead ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who are 18-15. Yeah. So it's tight. We're getting close, and we got to be winning.
That's it. That's the name of the game at this point in the season. You just got to keep hanging more W's on the board.
Yep, playoffs starting early. It's regular season game 30 of 38. It's our 14-15 Ramblers against the 15-14 Sirloins. So Ramblers hoping for a win, even those records up. Sirloins a winning record team trying to get their wild card spot. We're going to put Mitch Berry on the mound, the left-hander, who's juiced right now, which means his velocity, junk, and accuracy are all well better than average. He's a rally stopper. He's excited to get this win here in St. Louis today. He's got a 4-2 winning record, so he'll leave here with a winning record no matter what. He's got a 3.86 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. He's a bright spot on our lineup.
Yeah, and he's really kind of been. I think he was the one. It was either him or I think it was him even before Lad Bradwick that really kind of spurred off the pitching staff. Backing him up, Swindle Heath out there in left field. He's locked in. He's got good power, very good ability to connect, and a better than average speed on the base pass, hitting .412 with 9 home runs. Noah McLean, the shortstop, is locked in. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, less than average speed on the base pass, hitting .466 with 10 home runs. And then Spray Bellamy at third base is Spray Bellamy at third base. He's got good power, he's got good contact, he's got better than average speed on the base pass, hitting .358 with 6 home runs.
And the Sirloins are going to put Wanda Dregler on the mound, right-hander, no mostly for her accuracy. Very good accuracy, above average junk, and about average velocity. So she's a tough pitcher to face as well. She can be surrounded, but she's got the elite changeup. She's got a 3-1 winning record. She'll also leave with a winning record. She's got a 3.41 ERA and a 1.11 WHIP, even better than Mitch Berry.
That's right. She's got Marcus Murillo, our former second baseman, backing her up. He's got about average power, but he's got very good ability to connect at home plate. Less than average speed on the base pass, though. Hitting .354 with 7 home runs. Kat Stanza, the first baseman, with good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and average speed on the base pass, hitting .286 with 6 home runs. And Wally Wiggins, is that it?
I'm not sure. Willard Wiggins, maybe?
Waldo, Willard. W. Wiggins over at shortstop. He's got good
Wimpy.
power. He's got a little bit less than average ability. He's got a little bit less than average ability to contact at home plate, and good speed on the base pass, hitting .281 with 2 home runs.
It was Wes. Okay. All right, we're gonna get the lineup for the assistant coach. Gonna look like this. Starting things off at shortstop, batting first, the locked-in Noah McLean. Noah McLean had a great game in that last game. He's going to hope to continue things again here today. The Lou, Buck Daniels going to bat second, play left field. He's juiced as well. So another juiced player, which his attributes are all. That's great. Swindle Heath in right field, locked in. I like what I'm seeing so far. He'll bat third. They have Corbin Huerta at DH, but he's tense. So I'm thinking of swapping him for a good contact hitter. Kenny Bernal's a good contact hitter. So is Lad Bradwick. And Bradwick wouldn't take away from any fielding subs. So I think I'm going to go Bradwick to pinch, the DH. Spray Bellamy will be at third base, batting fifth, batting sixth in center field, Kid Paul. Batting seventh at first base, another locked-in player, Hector Clements. Hector Clements at first base and locked in. We got Evan Montez at second base, but tense. If I look to sub him, let's see. Emilio Doya can play second. Should we do it?
Sure.
All right. Pardon me. He's gonna. So yeah, we're gonna sit down Montez. We're gonna bring in Emilio Adoya to play second base today, and then batting ninth, Maximilian LeBlanc, who will catch. Finally on the mound, you got Mitch Berry, who throws his forefinger, the two finger, mixes up the curveball and change of Pete. Ready to give us the lineup for those St. Louis Sirloins.
Certainly. Sirloins are going to lead off with Marcus Murillo playing second base, batting second. Reeves, the right fielder. Heath, the third baseman, will bat third. Kit stands on the designated hitter. Will bat fourth. Huff, the left fielder, batting fifth. Smile, the first baseman, will bat sixth. Tobo, the catcher, will bat seventh. Wiggins, the shortstop, batting eighth. And Aiken, the center fielder, batting ninth. And Dregler taking the bump. So as we get ready to get this one going, they're going to meet up at home plate and exchange lineups. We're going to get ready to go into the top of the first. No McLean. Buck Daniel and Swindle Heath going to face off against Wanda Dregler, who, as Tommy said, is taking them up with a 3.41.
Yeah, I love this
ERA.
park. I'm glad we could play here the one time we meet up this season.
I'm getting a lot of not so good. Okay, first pitch to No McLean. Low, ball one. One ball, no strikes. There's a shot pulled foul into the dugout along the first base line. One ball, one strike. There's a shot into straightaway center field. The center fielder is there, and Aiken will make the catch for the first out. One up, one down. In steps Buck Daniel.
All right, Buck Daniel, like we said, juiced, hitting .458, 7 home runs, 23 RBIs. Every time I read those stats, it just makes me giggle. Takes the first pitch, fouls it back off the net. 0-1. It's kind of a small park here in St. Louis. Like I said, fun one to play. That one misses outside. We're even at one apiece. A little glitch going on.
I'm getting a lot of
outside
lag.
Strike two. Hold on. Okay. Strike three.
I didn't even see it.
All right, hold on. We're gonna take a little TV timeout here, folks. Wait just a moment, please.
All right, Swindle Heath, the right fielder, stepping in. He's favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. Oh wait.
Yeah, he's hitting .412, 9 home runs. We got 2 outs here in the top of the first. Liner right in the glove of Heath at third base. That cleans it out.
Yep, so we're going to head into the bottom of the first. No score. Marcus Murillo, Repo Reeves, and Quincy Heath going to get a first look at Mitch Berry, who's going to take the bump with a 3.86 ERA. A little bit of a weird first inning. Marcus Murillo, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching, and he's an ace exterminator.
This would be a tough guy to face this afternoon in St. Louis. He could hurt you. Mitch Berry, though, excited to get a chance against his old teammate. Gets his signal from Maximilian LeBlanc, winds up, throws it. And that first pitch misses a little bit high. 1-0. Beautiful afternoon here for baseball in St. Louis. Reaches out, fouls that back off the wall, low and away. Pressure climbing up here. 1 ball, 1 strike. No outs. No score. Bottom of the first. Texas and St. Louis. Pop up to right field. Swindle Heath range him back short of the track. He's going to wave that off for the first out. That's one down. We got past one other tough guy. Here's another one. An ex-Texas Rambler, Repo Reeves. 256 on the season, 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. The old Rambler teammates now both wearing the red and white of the St. Louis Sirloins. Both having good seasons here. Reeves watched the first one miss inside, ball 1, 1-0 the count. Mitch Berry going to throw his 5th pitch to his old teammate right here. Reeves, early swing foul ball, third baseline. That's going to be a souvenir. Some happy fans jumping up and down. They want to see him punish his old team. Third pitch fouled back up, off the fence. They're going to get a new ball, throw that out to a kid in the third row. Still 1-2. Swings and misses at a horrible pitch outside. Totally fooled him. Mitch Berry gets his first strikeout on a bad hit selection by Repo Reeves. Now going to bring Quincy Heath, third baseman for the St. Louis Sirloins. He's hitting .256 this season. 2 home runs, 11 RBIs. First pitch is a breaker, fouled back off the fence. 0-1 right now. Mitch Berry looking pretty good so far in the first. Hard fall off the wall. He's got him a good place. 0-2. Can he get out of it on his 10th pitch? That'd be a nice pace. Sees it, call, winds up, throws it, swinging him a strike 3. Ends it with a K. Way to go, Mitch Berry. Nice start.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the second. No score. Ladd, Bradwick, Spray, Bellamy, and Kid Paul going to get a first look at Wanda Dregler, who threw 8 pitches, racked up a strikeout in the first inning.
Yeah, that was great pitching.
Lad Bradwick, the pitcher, is the designated hitter today. He's neutral and fit. He's got no batting average, no homers, no RBIs. Taking his first pitch against Dregler. Over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike one. No balls and a strike. That's outside, ball one. 1-1 now to Bradwick. There's a shot into, it's a fly ball into center field. And yeah, I got tons of.
That was weird.
One out, Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, stepping in.
All right, Spray is at the plate. I didn't see what he was. Swing and a miss, strike one. 0-1 the count. Pretty looking good. Misses outside, ball one apiece. I can't. She pitches so fast I can't read the stats. That's ball to her 15th pitch now. Spray Bellamy holding it up. She's looking for her 32nd K on the season. She got that elite changeup. Spray Bellamy slows it down. Now it's 2 balls, 1 strike. A little high. Strike! Made it high to strikes on 2 apiece. I don't know how. Breaker, late swing foul, first base line. And it's going to be caught right in front of the first row by Smile.
In steps center fielder Kid Paul. He's neutral and fit. He's an RBI hero with bad jumps. First pitch is outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Paul hitting .398 on the season. Takes snap for a second ball. 2 balls and no strikes. There's a roller to the third baseman. He's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Cat Stanza, Alfio Huff, and Beastie Smile going to face Mitch Berry, who threw 10 pitches, racked up 2 Ks in his half of the 1st inning. Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah, not the best hitting on that last one for the Ramblers. They got to be smarter about what they swing at.
Cat Stanza, the designated hitter, is hitting .286 with 6 home runs, 24 RBIs. Nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the 2nd. No score. First pitch is fouled back into the backstop. Strike one. No balls and a strike. Berry going to throw his 12th pitch here in the bottom of the 2nd. There's rolled foul into the dugout along the third base side, and very quickly Stanza's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Berry delivers a roller to Iduya. He's going to pick it up, make the throw over to first, and get the out for the 1st out. And in steps Alfio Huff, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a tough out.
And that's,
come on, man. Really?
That's some really cool looking stuff he's got.
He's hitting .262 on the season with 3 home runs, 13 RBIs.
Fans cheered like he's the best player of the game, you know?
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Mitch Berry is locked in and juiced right now. There's a roller. That's going to get past the diving Spray Bellamy into left field for a single. So 1 on with 1 out, and then steps Beastie Smile, the first baseman. He's neutral and fit. He's known as a mind gamer, so opposing pitchers will suffer -15 accuracy while he's batting. First pitch to Smile is low, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first base with 1 out. That's in there for a called strike. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's over the outside corner for a called 2nd strike, and now Smile is behind in the count 1-2. Gets enough of that to foul it off along the third baseline. Smile playing first base for the Sirloins. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Just a little low, ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Beast Smile. Swing and a miss, strike 3, down goes B Smile. So with 2 outs and a runner at first base, in steps Momo Tobo, the catcher. He's locked in and well, hitting .286 with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. Runner at first base does not have a lot of speed. First pitch to Tobo is outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Mitch Berry gets enough of that to foul it off. Evens the count up at 1-1. That's outside, ball 2. Low and outside, ball 2. Tobo catching for the Sirloins tonight. You're going to foul that one off. It's going to roll into the dugout along the first base side. That evens the count up again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's another roller foul along the first base side. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Momo Tobo. That's the 4th K of the day for Mitch Berry in 2 innings. We're going into the top of the third. Ramblers, no runs on no hits. Sirloins, no runs on one hit. Hector Clements, Emilio Iduya, and Maximiliano LeBlanc going to get a first look at Wanda Dregler, who's thrown 19 pitches, racked up 1 strikeout. Hector Clements, the first baseman, is locked in and fit. He's got magic hands, hitting .239 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Oh.
First pitch fouled off, 0-1 the count. Second pitch misses outside, ball 1. 1 apiece now. 22nd pitch. But it's right in there. Foul. Late swing foul back off the wall. 1-2. Got him in a hole. Fouled back off the wall again. Still 1-2. Getting the pitch count up. Late swing, strike 3. She gets a nice K.
Emilio Iduya, the second baseman, is neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a utility player, hitting .368 with a home run and an RBI. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the third. First pitch to Iduya is in there for a called strike. Strike 1 over the inside corner. No balls, 1 strike.
Oh, gosh.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Iduya is in the hole, 0-2.
Oh, my gosh.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Emilio Iduya. So 2 Ks to start the third inning. And in steps Maximiliano LeBlanc.
After just talking about how bad they did in that last inning, it looks like they're doing even worse now. Top of the third, still no score. Bad swing and an inside pitch, 0 the count. Maxi LeBlanc, 0-1. This is low, good eye. 1 apiece now, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball back off the wall, 1-2. She's got him in a hole, looking for yet another K. On the ground, past the mound to second base. Our old friend Marcus Murillo, 1 pump those to first. 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah, we're going to head into the bottom of the third. Still no score. Willard Wiggins and Sammy Aiken going to get a first look at Mitch Berry. Marcus Murillo 0 for 1. Berry at 27 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. His ERA is at a 3.69. Willard Wiggins, the shortstop, stepping into the batter's box.
Ooh, doing a little jig there. Getting wild. Fans going bananas. 28th pitcher, bottom of the third. Still no score. We got to not let these guys score because eventually they will. That one breaker outside makes it 0-1. Quiets things way down. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on that second one. 0-2. Mitch Berry got him in a hole. Right at him on the ground. Emilio Doy is going to run, pick that up backhanded, whip it over to first base quickly. Get that first out. Nice one. As the steam whistle blows, that's going to bring up Sammy Aiken. I think last in their lineup. 188 on the season. 4 home runs, 9 RBIs. Good speed if he gets on. More power than... Oh, there's that power. I was going to say more power than connectivity, and there he shows it. Off the deck out there in center field. That's the first home run of the game. That's going to be his 5th home run of the season and 10th RBI, and that puts the Sirloins out ahead 1-0. It was a matter of time, Pete. Just a matter of time. Now brings in Marcus Murillo 0 for 1. And the fans want more. They want Marcus to capitalize off their old player. Mitch Berry is going to get back at this with a ball inside. 1-0 the count. Quiets things down a little bit here. Mitch Berry still looking good, though. Breaker fouled back off the net. That evens it up at 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1-0. St. Louis. There's one to Emilio Doya. Crap, man. Emilio Doya jumps and knocks it down, but he cannot make those catches. He stops the ball, but he has yet to dive and make a catch. And now Murillo's on first. And Repo Reeves coming up to bat, 0 for 1 on the day. Good contact hitter. Fair power. He can put it over if he has to. So Mitch Berry's got to be careful. 35th pitch misses breaker outside, ball 1 on the count. Hoping for that double play to get us out of the inning. Marcus Murillo probably not going to steal. Early swing fouled back off the net on a power swing. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hard one on the ground. No Oh, come on. No McLean. Oh, and Kid Paul either. Oh, my gosh, Pete. That is total computer BS. That's a double. They're going to throw it home, and they're going to get the run in. That ball just zipped past everybody. Just zipped past everyone. And it gets a double and gets the run in. Neither one of those guys.
This is another reason why we have these multi-run innings. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like this. So it's not even like the pitcher's fault, really.
Right.
You know, they're defensive situations.
Either one of those guys could have dove and got it, but there wasn't enough time. The ball just got so quick that neither one could react. 2-0. And now that one's 1 ball, 1 strike. 40th pitch coming up. Mitch Berry now tense. Outside corner strike 2, but this is where the problems start, right? 1-2. If he doesn't get the K, There's one to Bellamy's going to go over to first base, get the only one he can for the second out. 2 down, 1 more to go. And it's Cat Stanza now, 0 for 1. But 283 6 home runs and 24 RBI. She's a dangerous hitter. Outfield's going to go deep. It's a small park, and she could go over the wall and make it 4-0 with the runner on. Fouled back hard off the fence. 0-1 to count. Mitch Berry no longer tense. Hoping to get back in this. Everyone misses for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Mitch Berry going to turn it around and get us back up to plate. We get back in this game. Foul back, third base line. 1-2. Looking for the K. Check, swings and a good pitch out and away. 2-2-2. The rally stopper. Liner in the center field. The kid Paul is going to make that grab for the third out, Pete.
Yep, but we gave up 2, so we're going to head into the top of the 4th. It is Sirloins 2, Ramblers nothing. No McLean 0 for 1. Buck Daniel 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Swindle Heath 0 for 1. Wanda Dregler at 31 pitches with 3 strikeouts. Her ERA is at a 3.15. And we're starting over again. Jeez, I hate it when it does this stuff. No McLean, the shortstop, is locked in and fit. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, all right, 0 for 1. First pitch is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1.
I don't know about that call.
There's a roller to the second baseman, Murillo. He'll pick it up, double pump, make the throw to first for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Buck Daniel.
Buck Daniel now 0 for 1, 452. Smiling. He could do it. He's an off-speed hitter. He's looking for the off-speed pitch. There it is. But he doesn't swing. 0-1 the count. That one's a fastball. Late swing. Strike 2. 0-2. She's got him in a hole right where she wants him. Breaker inside on the ground. Straight to Smile at first. He's going to run it down himself. 2 quick outs.
Yep, and then steps Swindle Heath, the right fielder. He's locked in and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the 4th. First pitch over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's low ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. There's a shot into left center field. That's out of here.
Yes.
A home run. So Swindle Heath puts 1 on the board, and he drove that one 410 feet. That's his 10th home run, 20th RBI of the season, and he cuts the lead in half. It's now 2-1 Sirloin, and in steps Lad Bradwick.
All right, back in it. Come on, Lad. He's 0 for 1 of the day, but he's a great contact hitter for a pitcher. 2 outs, top of the 4th. It's a 1-run game. First pitch, liner into center field, and Lad's going to get on, Pete, with a nice single. That sure quiets things down when a starting pitcher gets on.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's neutral and fit. Favors the outside pitch. He's a big hack. He's 0 for 1 today, but he's hitting .355 on the season. 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. First pitch to Bellamy is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Dregler now throwing her 40. Oh, swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Spray Bellamy. That's over the inside corner for a called second. 1-2 now to Spray Bellamy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Spray Bellamy. And we're going to be heading into the bottom of the 4th. It is Sirloins 2, Ramblers 1. Alfio Huff 1 for 1. Beast Smile 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Momo Tobo 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Barry at 46 pitches, 4 strikeouts. Giving up several hits. Alfio Huff, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He's known around the league as a tough out. 2-1 Sirloin. First pitch from Barry, low. Ball inside. Ball 1. That one just foul along the third baseline. That evens the count up 1-1. Barry going to throw his 49th pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Alfio Huff now behind in the count. 1-2. That's outside. He's content to let that one go. 2-2. Huff playing left field today. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a roller into the dugout along the third base side. He'll get another pitch. 2-2. That's popped up into right center field, and Kid Paul is there, and he runs up, makes the catch for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down. In steps Beast Smile. He's 0 for 1 today. He's a mind gamer, though. And so Mitch Berry will lose 15 on his accuracy. First pitch is driven hard, but foul along the left field line, out of play. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. There's a shot that's going to get into left field, and Buck Daniels is going to range over and make the catch for the second out. So 2 outs, and in steps Momo Tobo, the catcher. He's locked in and well, 0 for 1 today. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th. Mitch Berry coming back. Neutral and juiced he is. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Mitch Berry hit, throwing his 56th. It's a roller into center field. Kid Paul will miss it and then have to turn around, pick it up, and then throw it in. But a single, and in steps Willard Wiggins, the shortstop. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He's known as an RBI hero. Plus 15 power and plus 10 contact when batting with a runner in second or third base. First pitch to Wiggins is in there for a called strike. Strike 1, swing and a miss. Strike 2, and now Wiggins finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Ooh, just missed the inside corner. Ball 1, 1-2 now. He gets enough to push that foul. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mitch Berry deals in there for called third strike. Wiggins didn't get the bat off his shoulder. So we're going to head into the top of the 5th. It is Sirloins 2, Ramblers 1. Kid Paul 0 for 1. Hector Clements 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Emilio Iduya 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Dregler at 45 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. Our ERA's at a 3.29. Kid Paul, the center fielder, is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. He's known as the RBI hero with bad jumps.
And bad glitches. First pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. That was a home run pitch. 0-1. On the ground past the mound. Diving Marcus Murillo stops it, but he's not going to be able to pick it up. And he's going to get on first base. Way to go, Kid Paul. Let's get some runs out of this, Ramblers.
That's right. So 1 out with no outs. Hector Clements, the first baseman, steps in. He's locked in and fit. He's got magic hands. He's 0 for 1 today. He's got good power if he can get hold of one. There's a shot. That's high in the air into center fielder. The center fielder is calling for it. And Aiken will make the catch for the first out. So 1 out, and Kid Paul at first base. In steps Emilio Iduya.
Oh, boy. That was just a little high. Otherwise, it was gone. Emilio Iduya 0 for 1. Still got that 1 runner at first base. She probably should have bunted it. Pressure way up. That one's misses for ball. Good patience. 1-0 the count. Second pitch. A liner to right center field. It's going to drop. Couldn't tell. They couldn't tell if he was going to get there or not. And they're going to get the out. I should have just let him sit at first.
That's okay. Kid Paul at third base is the tying run. Maximiliano LeBlanc, the catcher, steps into the batter's box. He favors the low pitch. So 1 on with 2 outs. Base hit ties the game. First pitch to LeBlanc is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That catches the outside corner for called second strike. Dregler throwing their 53rd pitch.
Crap.
There's a shot deep into center field. 2 outs. Everybody's running. Aiken will make the catch for the third out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th. It is Sirloins 2, Ramblers 1. Sammy Aiken 1 for 1 with a home run. Marcus Murillo 1 for 2. And Repo Reeves 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Mitch Berry at 61 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA's at a 3.91. Sammy Aiken, the center fielder, stepping in.
Oh, man. Oh, we got to get back in this. Can't believe we got 1 run against the Sirloins at the bottom of the 5th. Aiken took his first one, misses low, ball 1, 1-0 the count. It's a rally stopper against a bad jumps guy. A locked-in batter against a juiced pitcher. More power than contact is Aiken. Second pitch, breaker misses low and in ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Now he comes over with this, and he swings at that first strike, which is unusual. 2-1 now. Safe. Well, I was going to say safety off, but it's not. Fouled back off the net. 2 fouled off the fence. Now we're knotted up at 1 ball, 1 strike. 66 pitch. Fouled back third base line. Get a new ball. 2-2 still. Fools him. Swinging him his strike 3. It's another K by a very happy Mitch Berry. Marcus Murillo. Like the guy said. That's the guy. He gets under his concentration, but the steam whistle misses 1-0 outside. Looking for 49th K is Mitch Berry. That one misses high and in ball 2. 70th pitch coming up to Marcus Murillo, his old teammate, the Ace Exterminator. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. We'll see if he even swings. 71st pitch. Marky Murillo, great contact hitter, fair power. He does swing at the curve that's into center field. Kid Paul runs up. It's just going to be a single. So, yeah, it was interesting to see if he was going to swing at a 3-0 pitch. But now it's Repo Reeves' turn. And,
I'm on the 5th. He's already over 70 pitches, though.
Yeah, he's getting tired. First pitch to Repo Reeves misses, or in there for strike, 0 in the count. Got a runner at first base, double play option on the plate. That one on the ground. Oh, Mitch Berry gets it before it gets to second, and they get the double play, Pete. Wow, Mitch Berry just grabbed that out of nowhere.
Nice play, Mitchie. We're going into the top of the 6th. Ramblers 1 run on 4 hits. The Sirloins 2 runs on 6 hits. No McLean 0 for 2. Buck Daniel 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Swindle Heath 1 for 2 with a home run. Wanda Dregler at 53 pitches with 4 strikeouts. No McLean, the shortstop, is locked in, and Fitty favors a low pitch. He's 0 for 2 today. Sirloins with a 2-1 lead.
All right. First pitch to No McLean is right in there, hard on the ground. It's a fair ball, just past first base, but Smile fields it cleanly and easily. 1 out.
1 out, in steps Buck Daniel, the left fielder. He's tense but juiced. He's 0 for 2 today. Nobody out, 1 out, top of the 6th. Sirloins up by 1 run here. First pitch to Daniel is over the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike down to Buck Daniel. That's inside, ball 2. 2-1. There's a shot that's going to split the first baseman and second baseman and get into right field for a clean single. So a 1-out single for Buck Daniel, and in steps Swindle Heath.
All right. Swindle. All right, Swindle Heath now. I didn't see what he was. I'm sorry. I was looking away. Right fielder, 1 on, 1 out, pressure up. There. Oh. It's a home run pitch, but he got under it. Popped it straight up in the air. It's going to be caught center field. The runner's coming back. Aiken pulls it in for the second out.
Darn it. 2 outs. Lad Bradwick, the designated hitter, steps in. He's neutral and fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He's batting 143 on the season. So with a runner at first base and 2 outs, Lad Bradwick going to see if he can't do something here. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Dregler throwing her 61st in there for a called second strike, and very quickly Bradwick's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's inside, ball 1. 1-2 now. That one's popped up into a right center field. The center fielder's running up, and Aiken will make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. Quincy Heath 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Castanza 0 for 2, and Alfio Huff 1 for 2. Mitch Berry at 73 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is at a 3.83.
Man, Pete.
Quincy Heath, the 3rd baseman, is neutral and fit. He's known as an ace exterminator. He's 0 for 2 so far tonight. Plus 20 power and plus 5 contact when batting against an A- pitcher or better. First pitch is high in the air into center field. Kid Paul is there. He's camped underneath it. He'll make the catch for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Castanza. The catcher, the designated hitter, she's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 so far today. She's got power, and she's got the good ability to connect, so she's tough. First pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Barry going to throw a 76th pitch.
Whoa.
He's neutral and juiced. Whoa, that one over the backstop. Whoa, there it is. Whoa, he's double throwing there. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. It was hysterical because the umpire turned and watched the ball sail.
Yeah.
Sail over. 2 balls, no strikes. That one's fouled off into the backstop. 2 balls and a strike now on Stanza, the designated hitter. There's a shot, and that's going to be No McLean's going to dive for it, going to make the throw for the 2nd out on a hard hit smash from Castanza. Alfio Huff, the left fielder, is neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single. He's known around the league as a tough out and a bad loser. Plus 25 contact when batting with a 2-strike count. First pitch fouled back into the backstop. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, and there's he anticipated that, but it was outside. Ball 1. The steam whistle. That's fun to listen to. Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Alfio Huff, the tough out. Takes that pitch low. Ball 2. Evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. That's a low, ball 3. Full count now to Huff, the Sirloin left fielder. That's fouled back into the backstop. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 85th pitch by Mitch Berry gets fouled back into the backstop. 3-2. That's fouled off. He's just making Berry throw.
Right?
Up to 86. This will be his 87th pitch here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's a roller to Hector Clemens. He's going to take it himself.
Holy cow. Did you see that?
And yeah, I don't know why he missed first base, but yeah, he missed first base. We're going into the top of the 7th. It is Sirloins 2, Ramblers 1. Spray Bellamy 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Kid Paul 1 for 2, and Hector Clemens 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Dregler at 63 pitches with 4 strikeouts. I pressed the button.
Oh, wow.
He just ran past it. Spray Bellamy, the third baseman, is neutral and fit. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Total jitters. Hard one past the mound into center field, and that's going to be a clean single on the first pitch. Let's go, Ramblers. Come on, Pete.
Yep, 1 on with no outs. Kid Paul, the center fielder, he's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single, hitting 400 on the season. Good arm behind home plate. First pitch to Kid Paul is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's fouled off. Paul now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That one's lifted into left field. The left fielder is calling for it. It's deep, but not deep enough, so they're going to hold Spray Bellamy at first base. So 1 out with 1 on, and in steps Hector Clemens.
Hector Clemens, 0 for 2. Oh, boy. That one's in it for strike. 0 in the count. He got a 1 on, pressure up, 1 out. Late swing, strike 2. 0 2. There goes the runner for second, and a strikeout. And the double play. Oh, wow.
We're going into the bottom of the 7th. It's Sirloins 2, Ramblers 1. Beast Smile 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Momo Tobo 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Willard Wiggins 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Mitch Berry at 87 pitches with 6 strikeouts. Beast Smile. Oh, I'm pitching.
Man. Okay. Mitch Berry throwing his 88th pitch here at the bottom of the 7th. Pressure up. Still a 2-1 Sirloins lead. Hard foul back off the wall. Off the Souvenir. 0 in the count. Oh, man. What a day. What a day. The Ramblers just can't get the offense going. Fouled third base line. 0-2. But at least so far they're keeping these guys off the board. 90th pitch. Low and away. Misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mitch Berry still juiced, which is keeping him in late game. He should get 1 more inning out, and then we'll get the reliever in and clean things up. Noah McLean waving it off in the shallow grass in left field. Makes that catch for first out. And now it's going to bring in Momo Tobo. 1 for 2 with a single, locked in and well. Outfield's going to go deep just in case. First pitch to Tobo, right in there for a strike. 0 in the count. 93rd pitch by Mitch Berry coming up right here. He's getting things back together. Swinging to a strike 2, 0-2. Got him in a hole. Looking for K, number 49. Here it comes. Oh, breaker misses high ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 95th pitch. Steam whistle. Low and away. Outside corner, strike 3. There's that K, Pete. Wow. And Willard Wiggins 0 for 2. It's quiet here now. The shortstop. Great power hitter. Outfield going deep. Because it's just a 1-run game. Pressure way up now. Mitch Berry throws right at him with a strike. 0 in the count. A lot of fans standing up here wanting to see what happens next. Mitch Berry going right at him. Hard foul back off the wall. He's got him in a hole. 0-2. Looking for his 50th K. Swinging him at strike 3. Gets the 50th. Way to go, Mitch Berry. Way to get out of that, man. We got to get the offense going now, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going into the top of the 8th. It's Ramblers. Sirloins 2, Ramblers 1. Emilio Iduya 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Maximiliano LeBlanc 0 for 2, and No McLean 0 for 3. Dregler at 70 pitches with 5 strikeouts. Emilio Iduya, he's tense but fit. He's 1 for 2 with a single today. Top of the 8th, Sirloins holding on to a 1-run lead. First pitch to Iduya is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for called second strike. Iduya now in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. That's outside ball 1. 1-2. Iduya looking really bad, tense. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Whoa.
Okay, that's to the third baseman, and
wow.
I don't know what just happened. Yeah. It bounced and he hit it off the bound. I don't know. Maximiliano blocked the catcher. 0 for 2. Favors a low pitch.
He does.
On the one hand, it's hard to get mad when you're losing in a game like this because that was a home run.
Yeah,
God
first pitch for a strike. 0 on the count. Second pitch on the ground. A weird bounce into left field. Look at that. Skipped over the jumping shortstop. All right, we got out 1 on Pete with 1 out. Can we do something this time?
I don't know. No McClain, the shortstop, is locked in and Fitty's 0 for 3. Favors the low pitch. It is so hard. I can't tell what pitch is I don't know what's happening. Just really. All right, Tommy G, considering a substitution, going to keep with no McClain. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to no McClain. That's in there for called strike. Dregler throwing her 81st pitch. Low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to no McClain. That's ripped foul. That'll even the count up at 2 and 2.
Whoa!
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes no McClain. I did. No McClain, strike 3. 2 outs now. Buck Daniels stepping in.
Wow, she just I didn't even see a release. Just boom. It was gone. Pressure through the roof. 2 outs. That was some weird stuff she pulled to get that strikeout. 0 on the count to Buck. Early swing, strike 2. She's going for another K. Looking for her 37th. The throw on the ground, second base. That's going to be the 3rd out. We cannot get a second run against the St. Louis Sirloins, Pete.
I can barely hit. I don't know. Is the game playing okay for you? Because
no, I get a lot of glitches. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of lag. I'm guessing. I'm guessing when I'm swinging. Sammy Aiken, the center fielder, neutral and fit. He's got bad jumps. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. He's only hitting 197 on the season. Mitch Berry's throwing his 99th pitch. I was going to say, I'm not sure how much longer he can go. But what a game pitched by Berry. He did a great job. He's still locked in and juiced. He's going to take a seat after an amazing night. They're going to bring in Jada Testa. Jada Testa, the relief pitcher, has a little bit better than average velocity, a little bit better than average junk, and good accuracy. She's locked in and fit. She's got an 8.87 ERA, a 1.57 whip, and 25 Ks. She's got an elite changeup, and she's a clutch pitcher. She throws a 4-seam fastball, a curveball, and a changeup, and it looks like she's almost fully rested. So Testa taking the bump now in the bottom of the 8th. Sirloins holding on to a 1-run lead. First pitch by Testa's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. That one's inside, ball 1. Sammy Aiken, the center fielder. 1-1 to Sammy Aiken. That's in there for call, second strike. Aiken now behind the count. 1-2. Sammy Aiken hitting 197 this season. He fouls that one off. He'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in there for call. Third strike. Down goes Sammy Aiken. The first K for Jada Testa. And in steps Marcus Murillo. The second baseman is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. He's got good connection versus right-handed pitching. But she's a clutch pitcher. +5 to all skills when pressure is high. So her pressure, she gets a +5. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls and a strike to Murillo. Takes that pitch for a called second, and now he finds himself in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's a roller foul. Murillo will get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Inside, ball 1. 1-2 now to Marcus Murillo. That's fouled off into the backstop. He'll get another pitch. 1-2.
Oh,
that's outside and low, ball 2. Evens the count up 2-2.
Man.
That's fouled off. Murillo will get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Marcus Murillo. 2 Ks now for Jada Testa. And in steps Repo Reeves, the right fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. So 2 outs, nobody on. The clutch pitcher is still in effect. +5 to all skills. Delivers that pitch in there for called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Very quickly, Repo Reeves in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed low. Ball 1. Repo Reeves will get another pitch. And there it is. It's going to Spray Bellamy at third. He'll double pump, make the throw to first for the 3rd out. This is it, folks. Ramblers coming in the top of the ninth. Ramblers 1 run on 7 hits. The Sirloins 2 runs on 6 hits. Swindle Heath 1 for 3 with a home run. Lad Bradwick 1 for 3, and Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Wanda Dregler at 86 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 7 hits. Our ERA is at a 3.0. Swindle Heath, the right fielder, is locked in and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. He favors the outside pitch, and he's a big hack. First pitch to Swindle Heath is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That evens the count, 1-1. There's a shot into center field, a clean single for Swindle Heath. So a leadoff single, and the tying run is at first base. Winning, the leading run is at home plate. Lad Bradwick.
Yeah. Easy for you to say.
Brad Ladwick.
Oh, there. No, he's got to come back. He's got to come back. Whoa! They anticipated him coming back. That's just crap, Pete. First pitch. That's a different strike. Oh, 1-1 now to Bradwick. I'm sorry, 1 apiece. Ball 2, 2-0. She's looking at first base. Foul ball, third base line. 2-2 now. Looking to pinch him off at first. Goes low, ball 3, 3-2 full count. Pressure way up. Oh, easy pop up in those shallows left field.
One out, 1 on. In steps Spray Bellamy, the third baseman. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. He favors the outside pitch, and he's known as a big hack. That's going to be the end of Wanda Dregler's day. They're going to bring in Kyrie Mustard, the B-ranked relief pitcher. He's got average velocity, a little bit better than average junk, and good accuracy. He's neutral and fit. He's got a 5.97 ERA, a 1.5 whip with 17 strikeouts on the season. He has the gets-ahead trait. He's almost fully rested. He's got the 4-seam fastball, the slider, and the changeup. And the gets-ahead trait is plus 25 accuracy on an 0-0 count. So, 1 on, 1 out. Top of the ninth. Ramblers down by 1. First pitch. Oh, come on. I don't know what's happened.
Still waiting for the call. Strike 1. Whoa.
In there for strike 1. That's
Holy
ball
cow.
1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That's high ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Do I even try to steal, or do I just hold on?
No,
2 balls, 2
yeah.
strikes. I mean, this is nuts. How can you play the game? Ball
Right.
3. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and an out to Spray Bellamy.
Oh.
There's a shot. Ripped foul off the steamboat. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's ball 4. Spray Bellamy will take first base. So runners now at first and second with 1 out. In steps Kid Paul.
All right. Kid Paul could win this thing. 2 on, pressure through the roof. 1 out, outside corner, strike 1, and 1 the count. Second pitch, inside, ball 1. 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. Late swing, strike 2. 1-2, got him in a hole. 11th pitch, way outside, fouls it back. Still 1-2. Hard on the ground, that's the double play ball, and this game is over. Ramblers dropped 3 straight, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Kissing their playoff hopes goodbye on a awful showing in St. Louis. Close game, so it's good close baseball, but no offense, none. Just I guess the team.
Well, I'm going to say this. I'm playing this game under protest.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there was no offense, but how could you have offense?
Yeah, it was glitch fest.
I mean,
we haven't seen glitching like that in a
glitches-
long time.
No, and it gets to a point where you can't. I mean, like I say, you can't even tell what's coming. You're just swinging
Right.
it.
Right.
You're just hoping.
Well, the Sirloins get 2 in the third. Of course, we have to give up multiple runs in 1 inning. Can't go game. We get 1 back in the 4th to make it close. That's it. Rest of the game, nobody scores. Ramblers get 1 run on 8 hits. The Sirloins get 2 on only 6. For offense, Noah McLean 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Buck Daniel 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Swindle Heath goes 2 for 4 with a run, a home run, and RBI. Good showing for Swindle Heath. Lad Bradwick 1 for 4. Spray Bellamy 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Kid Paul 1 for 4. Hector Clements 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Emilio Odoya goes 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Maxi LeBlanc 1 for 3.
And for the Sirloins, Marcus Murillo goes 2 for 4. He did score a run and he struck out once. Repo Reeves goes 1 for 4. He picked up the RBI. He struck out once as well. Heath goes 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Cat Stanza 0 for 3. Huff went 1 for 3. Smile goes 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Momo Tobo goes 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Wiggins 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And Aiken 1 for 3, scored a run, picks up a home run and an RBI. He also struck out twice.
Pitching, Mitch Berry gets the loss. Throws 7 innings, gives up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, and a home run. That's not a game you usually lose. His ERA stays at a 3.68. He's 4-3 on the season. Still winning record. Jada Testa comes in to relieve, throws 1 inning, gives up nothing. Gets 2 strikeouts. Her ERA is at 8.49, and she's 2-0-3. That's good pitching on the left there. We only give up 2 runs in a whole game, but we couldn't even tie it.
Yeah. Like I say, I mean, for the Sirloins, Wanda Dregler, she goes 8 in the 3rd innings, gave up 8 hits, 1 earned run, 6 Ks, and a home run. Her ERA drops to a 2.98, and her record improves to 4 wins, 1 loss, no saves. And then Kylie Mustard, she'll get the save, pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 1 walk. Her ERA is at 5.83, and the record is 3 wins, 2 losses, and a save. 3 stars of the game. The first star is good old number 59, the B-plus ranked starting pitcher Wanda Dregler. She went 8 in the 3rd innings, only gave up 8 hits, 1 earned run, and racked up 6 Ks.
The other starting pitcher gets the second star, number 49. The B-ranked Mitch Berry came in and threw exactly the game he wanted to throw today. Kept the Sirloins down only 2 runs. He threw 7 innings, gave up just 6 hits with those 2 earned runs, and K'd 8 batters.
And then the third star of the game, number 17, the A-ranked left fielder, right fielder, Swindle Heath. He went 2 for 4, hit a home run, picked up an RBI, and scored a run. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 3 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 5 strikeouts for a contribution of 56%. PJ with 5 hits, 1 great catch, 5 strikeouts, and a contribution of 44%.
Well, at the point of the season, a manager moment, I figured that was coming up. Roboom wants a new face for their Hyper Cheese campaign. Who are you going to suggest? We need more loyalty from Hector, right? So we'll give it to Hector Clemens.
Sure.
Giving him 6. He's up to 89 loyalty. That's pretty good. Yeah, right at the point of the season where we need to start winning, treating these like the playoffs so we can get that postseason play. We're on a losing streak. 3 straight losses, doing exactly the opposite of what we need to do. Yeah, we lost to the Wide Loads, the Blowfish, now the Sirloins. Scored 1 run in 2 of those last 3 games. just comically awful. We're gonna have to turn it around if we want a chance at all. Our next game's gonna be. I'm sorry, we just got away from it. Yeah, we're going back home to Dallas. We're gonna play a couple in a row. We're gonna host the Colorado Lockhorns. We'll see Tobias Glover against Praline, battle the right-handers, and then the hottest team in the game is gonna come. We got Fernando Beefy against Parker. The Monterey Heaters are gonna be here to hand us another loss. Before we got 2 divisional. Now at least we got some divisional games here. And we're going to face all the rest of the teams in our division in those last several. We got 2 in Detroit at the Moose. So a couple wins there would help us out big. And we got 1 hosting the Atlanta Wildcats later too. And then the Chicago Crocs. So, yeah. So out of our next 8 games, half of them are against division foes. So that at least gives us a, I mean, if we win them, that can give us a boost,
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing, and like you said, the one thing we gotta hope is when the Heaters come in, they don't run up the score on us, because that'll really submarine our run differential,
Yeah. Well, I guess not much else to say. We'll catch you back in Dallas for that next one. It's most recent Glitch Fest. Didn't work in our favor, and we're now 3 losses in a row. Let's try and get a win back against those Lockhorns until we see you back in the crowd. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ, and we're saying, get out of here.